Hello there, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to actually look at Python as a programming language. We are also going to look at how to program with Python, and we are as well going to look at the different versions of Python and see how you can actually install the code editor of Python in your mobile phone and use it to code. All right. So Python is one of the programming language that has taken the world of technology to a whole new level. Okay, the general the general purpose programming language has found its application in a wide range of fields like data science, natural language, and artificial intelligence, software engineering, etc. Okay, the two major versions of Python that were introduced to the world were Python 2 and Python 3. All right. Although they are both just different versions of the same programming language, surprisingly there are a lot of difference between the two. So what is Python 2? Python 2 was introduced to the tech world in the year 2000. It was created by the B Open Python Labs, and the purpose of the introduction of Python 2 was to make the programming simple, easy to learn for the common mass. Python 2 was successful in implementing the technical different details of Python Enhancement Proposal (PEP). Okay. However, 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 after the introduction of Python 3, Python 2 could not find a lot of its usage in the tech world, and the year 2020 marked the end of Python 2 legacy, with Python 2.7 being the latest version. So you can see the timeline of Python from 2.0 October 16, 2000 to 2.7 July 3, 2010. All right. So what is actually Python 3? Released in the year 2008, Python 3 was not just another version of Python 2. After debugging, the introduction of Python 3 was mostly surrounded with the motive that redundancy, writing repetitive code or writing the same piece of code again and again, should be removed from coding. Python 3 is backward incompatible and aims at eliminating the problems which new programmers face while learning a programming language. Given below is a timeline of the release of the various versions of Python 3 series. Okay, you can see from Python 3.0 released December 3rd, 2018 to Python 3.7 June 2018. Why are there different versions of Python? This is mainly because there are variety of because a lot of industry codes have been already written in Python 2, and therefore completely migrating from Python 2 to Python 3 would have turned out to be a very time consuming and difficult job. Okay, so that's why we have different versions of Python. Moreover, in order to work with configuration management tools like Puppet or Ansible, knowledge of both Python 2 and Python 3 was required. However, over the course of time, Python 3 has been developed in a way to be suitable for a broad variety of fields like web development, data science, and analytics scripting. Python 3 has a lot of rich libraries and can easily be integrated with other language, which you can see when we start building websites and mobile apps. In the end, efforts were made to make Python 3 support a lot of major functionality which Python 2 offered, and in 2020, Python 2 saw its demise. Okay, you can pause the video and go through the differences between Python 2 and Python 3. All right. Okay. And you can see a typical example of Python 2 versus Python 3 code. Okay. This brief lecture was made available from this blog, interviewbits.com. And you can go to this blog and actually read more. All right. So what you should take away from all this is Python 3. Python 3 is a multi-purpose programming language. It is used in machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay. We use it to build very wonderful projects like in web development, popular websites like the Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. It was created using Python. It's also used in automation. It's also used in data science. So to actually code with Python, you need the Python code editor, or IDLE, or IDE as some people call it. So to use that on your Android device, what you do is you go to your Play Store and you download it. Okay. So let's go to Play Store. So when we head to Play Store, all right, I already downloaded it. So let's go to it and search for it now. You go and search for Python IDLE for Android. And here you see different ones. Here, some of them, when you open it, you see that it is in-app purchase. That means you have to purchase to get some features of those, make some payment to get some features of those app. All right. So if you look at this, this, I've installed it. Okay, that's what I'm going to use for this tutorial. Or you can also install this Python IDE offline Python compiler. I'm going to make use of these two along the line. So when you get to this, you click on it and it will open. You can see here it's uninstalled. If I didn't install it already, it would have been installed here and you would have clicked there. But since I've installed it here, you can pause the video, install yours, and come over here, come over to open, and open it. Okay. So let's wait for the app to load. All right. This is a tutorial that I've created already. All right, but for this very series now, we are going to create another tutorial here. So we start by clicking these three dots. Start by clicking these three dots here. And you create new file. Okay, so when you get to this new file, this is a new file here created for you. It's not titled, that's why it's called untitled. So you have to create a title for it and save it to a folder. So we go to these three dots again and you say save file. First of all, you choose the folders. These are folders I created, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a folder. So you click here and say please enter a new folder name. So just call it my Python tutorials with Will. Okay, and you press OK and you click on OK. So you can see it here, my Python tutorials with Will. You have created a folder now. Now tap on the folder and the folder opens. And you click here, save file to this folder. Then there is a prompt for you to type the name of that file. So you click there and this comes up. You type the name tutorial. This is your very first tutorial. So you just type tutorial 1, tutorial 1. Use the underscore, then you type 1. We don't make space when creating a file in Python. End it with .py to indicate that it's a Python file and save it. So that's our file there, our Python file there. We are ready to, we are done setting it up and we are now ready to type our first code. Okay, so to type your code, come to the screen and click on the screen. Okay, so when you do that, when you click on the screen, you can see your keyboard coming out. So I'm going to flip this screen over since I'm using a mobile device. This video is best viewed with a mobile device since I'm making use of a mobile device. And to be able to see most of the screen, I'll flip the phone over now so that you can see most of the screen. All right, so let me flip the phone over. All right, that's better now. So let's make our first code in Python, which is always to the hello world, but we start with the statement, the print statement. We start with our print statement, print. All right, hello world. So the print statement is written this way: print, you open brackets, you bring in your double quotation and you type in hello world. All right, you close the quotation sign and you also close your brackets. Okay, what this tells is the Python compiler is what is in this bracket, output it on the screen. And this is basically how it works. Anything that you use print statements to, you include in a print statement, I'll put it on the screen. Say you want to write a program that prints welcome to my blog or welcome to my app. You use print statement and if you output it to the screen and the user will read welcome to my blog or welcome to my app. All right, so that's it. So to save this, you have to save your code. You come back here and just put in your save file. All right, your file is now saved. And to run your application, this is a very simple application in Python. You press that play button and you see the output there, running Python. You can see it there, running Python 3.8.13 hello world program completed. Okay, this it has outputted hello world. Okay, another example is you want to print welcome to my tutorial, all right, on the Apple screen, or you want to display that on the Apple screen. You still use your same print statement, come with your curly braces, double quotation sign, welcome to my tutorials. Okay, you close that and you close the curly braces. and you don't always make it a good habit to always save your code when you are done writing, and then run. Okay, you can see hello world, welcome to my tutorial. So that's just a basic way to use your print statements. Okay, and congratulations, you've been able to write your first code with your mobile device. As I said earlier, this video is best viewed keeping your phone vertically at some point. All right, so hope to see you in the next tutorial, and I hope for you were able to go through this. If you have any question, put it on the comment section or join our WhatsApp classroom, and we will respond to all your questions.